All right, today we're going over Maine by Kahan, and this is the second part of the video. I did one on the first part, and I'm going to play that very, very slowly right now, and then I'm going to get into the second part. All right, here we go. Just to review, first part. All right, here we are. Middle finger is going to go to the 5th fret from the capo, right? Or capo 2nd fret down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or it's really in actuality, it's the 7th fret, right? 3rd dot, if you will. Middle finger's there. Pointer finger is going to be 4th fret up from the capo on the A string, okay? So 5th fret low E, 4th fret of your A string, right? Right hand wise, that's together. Thumbs on the low E, pointers on the A. Plug those together. Thumb's gonna play the low E again. And then you're gonna play the A string right after that with your pointer finger. So it sounds like this. You with me? All right, and then immediately play the low E again. And then reach up with your ring or your pinky, totally optional, 6th fret of your D string. Those are going to be played together, low E and your D string, 5th fret of that low E and the 6th fret of your D together. All right, so everything up to that point, 5 and 4 together, low E, A string, low E, and then 5th fret, 6th fret. And rhythmically, I'm going to show you what I have on my tab. Where are we at? Right up in here. All right, so that's 1 and By the way, I didn't write the 16th note, right? I just wrote the 8th notes out. But 1 and 2 and then 3 and 4 and even. The only oddball is that guy right there. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and is how we're going to be doing that. And then here we go. Let me show you the second half. So far we got this. That's right. Right? 1 and 2 and then just that 5th fret of that low E is going to be the next 2 beats. So we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and then those 2 together again, E and A, same. Just keep them held down. 5th fret of that low E and the 4th of the A. And then low E. And that's 4 and. So that whole top line of the second section. Ah, crap. One more time. One more time. 1, 2, and 3, and 3. Crap. Can't even count. One more time. 1 and nope. This is live. 1 and then we repeat it. And then I'm calling this our first ending. We're going to come down here, 2nd fret of that A string with your low E together, like an E power chord, if you will. Low E, and then A string on the of beat 1, right? 1 and E and A together, low E, A string, and then low E for beat 2, and then add the ring finger or your pinky, doesn't matter, or you can even slide up if you want to be daring, but I would say ring finger. That's the and of 2, if we're thinking in eighth notes, which I think that's kind of what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna go first beat, low E and A together, low E, A string, low E, 4th fret of the A with the low E on the and then beat 3, low E, 2nd fret of your A, low E again, and then on the of 3, which that would be just like beat 1. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm thinking of this, like, just like up here rhythmically, 1 and we've got 1 and here, and then we got 2 and 3 and it's the same rhythmic figure. We've just got check it out, we got that note in between these 2 eighth notes right here, just like here and here. And then we're gonna see it again down here and such. So, and then it's literally the same thing twice on that line if you didn't see, if you wanted to notice. Marley could care less though. He could absolutely, couldn't give less of a donkey. You know what I'm saying? So we got you with me kind of sort of? You getting that groove? I'm gonna play it really, really slow. These 2 together, low E, A, low E, and then E and A together, and then together again on that 2nd fret, and then low E, A, low E, and then E and A together. And then the next line, we're gonna start the same spot, E and A together, low E, A, low E, and then E and A together, but it's on the 4th fret, and then you're back down to the 2nd fret, and then again, low E, A, low E, all right, and then you know, back to the top, right? And that's whenever he goes doo 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 doo, whenever he starts kind of like doodly doodling with the intro and such. So to put the intro, all the intro together, it would sound something like this. So I'm gonna play it really kind of slow. I made it to the B section and started messing up. Okay, and then it basically repeats everything up to that point, and then the second time through, we would repeat that last, literally just repeat the whole ending and stop like we did right there, like I did. But it would sound like this. It would just go twice as long. approximately. All right, and then he starts, but let me show you what chords he's doing. So he's doing this on an E major chord, and that's low E, 2nd fret with your middle finger of the A string, ring fingers underneath them, 2nd fret of your D, pointer fingers 1st fret of that G string, and then you got to open B, open high E, right? E major, you know this guy. We're still in 4/4, but he's doing this 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 thing that kind of thing, and it still adds up to 8, right? 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. It's just he's cutting that 3rd one short to make sure we're going 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. We're just counting those 8th notes, right? 8. All right, here's your E. Rhythm. Let me just kind of think about what the right hand's doing a second. I'm going to mute this down here. I'm going down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, down. And how to get that rhythm sounding pretty smooth and lovely and stuff is you got to accent the downbeat of those ones. I'm going 1 2 and 3 4 4 boom. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2, and you can do it all downbeats like I just did. 1 2 right there, they're going to an A major 7. And what I'm doing there, so here's like a regular A, right? By the way, regular A is totally acceptable. I love regular A. My name begins with one of those. That's kind of cool, right? We got an open A string, 2nd fret. I like that sound. All right, so 2nd fret of that D string with your middle finger, ring fingers right underneath them, Spider-Man, right? And then pinky is right there, right? On the 2nd fret of your B, open high E string, no low E's, not invited. Just those 5 strings down, A major. To make it an A major 7, you can pick your ring finger up, add your pointer finger here. I don't really like the way that those fingers feel. If I was to play this inversion, I would probably play it like this, and that's middle finger. So same thing here, just like you're playing a regular A major. My middle finger's still on that 2nd fret of your D string, pointer fingers here, 1st fret of that G, and then ring fingers underneath it, 2nd fret of that B string. And then open high E. What's occurred, if you wanted to know, is we added a G sharp to the chord. And that's our major 7, right? Pretty, real pretty chord. Anyways, that's what we're doing. We're gonna do that for 2 measures, and we're gonna go. And then back to that E. Okay, all right, and then he goes into the verse. So it's 2 measures of E, and then 2 measures of that A major 7, and you just go, whatever he's doing there. I love it. It sounds so good whenever he does it. And then he's going into the verse.